Hello friends. Well, before we get into the video, I have to first apologize for the sound quality. I was trying out a new action camera. It's supposed to be a 4K camera and it was supposed to have good quality. It has fairly good video quality, but the sound quality is just awful. I processed it as much as I could, but bear with me. I've got another 4K camera coming in and some audio gear that's going to make things better. Well, hey YouTube buddies. Okay, so first mate we're down at the boat. What's today? Today's April 1st, April Fool's Day. So first mate decided a little bit ago she would love to head out to this little spot she found while she was jogging by the Donald Trump golf course, Ranchos Palos Verdes. So it's a little place. I think it's called oh geez, what's the name of it?
Well, it's near the Abalone Conservation Area.
Yeah, near the Abalone Conservation, off the coast. Yeah, and fishing boats and a couple of sailboats going by that. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of kelp in that area, but we're going to avoid that. And she wants to go out there and just kind of explore a little bit, maybe drop some fishing hooks in the water, and we'll see what happens. So I just readied the boat, pulled all the lines down that we had holding the tarps. Took the tarp down, got everything down here is pretty well stowed. So we'll take you along with us and we'll go check this little cove out and see how it is. Good job, First Mate. First Mate just raised the main. She still remembers how. It, by the way, folks, just for the record, between the engine replacement and the shakedowns, we haven't had the main up in about 2 years. And has it been 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years and a couple of months, right? Yeah. So it's the first time we've had the main up in 2 years and a couple of months. We actually had to fix a couple of tears way up at the top. But yep. Pull her in a little wee bit. There we go. Yeah. So there you have it. The adventure has begun. Onward to the Ranchos Palos Verdes. We are passing the restaurants and we are smelling all the fried fish. Yeah, we've got confused wind back here. We also have a big cruise liner. Hey, First Mate.
Hi. Washing the dishes, Captain.
Catalina Express. And here's the Ruby Princess. If we can stay in focus. Big, ostentatious, crazy, ridiculous. She's being refueled. Got the fuel barge there. Look at all those lifeboats. And a little front deck area. I wonder what that's for. Probably some kind of observation. Probably for captain and crew to be able to look down the side of the boat, make sure nobody's jumping off. And the little boarding stairs, I guess you'd call them. The USS Iowa. There was a time when I pulled up to one of these docks and let the First Mate off. She ran up and bought some food, and then she came back and jumped aboard. Yeah, I think that's where she bought the fish market. There is where she bought our food that night. He got it. Yeah. Now you pissed off the dog, Friday. It's okay. Yeah, see, we can pull our sailboat up there at Ports of Call and tie up to the dock and go to dinner. Right? Pretty cool. Party on the patio every day. Yep. Good idea. That dock looks like it's seen much better days, but hey, just for tying up for a little bit to eat, that'd be cool. Alrighty, checking the gauges. Temperature looks good. Oil pressure's up. 14-ish volts charging. We're running about 2,200 RPM, which is about 2/3 throttle. Passing Jankovic fuel dock. We still have over a half of a tank. Coming up on Angels Gate. There's the lighthouse. Barely hear it chiming, doing its little foghorn. Funny thing is, we're about 6.5 miles back in, away from the breakwater here, and we can hear that. At night you can hear it. Well, we have the back windows open in the aft cabin when we're sleeping, and you can hear this thing going off. Pretty cool. It is a beautiful day. Temperature is probably 65 to 68. Not a cloud in the sky. It's been like this for about the past 3 or 4 days now. It's supposed to be 2-ish foot waves at 13 seconds. Last time we heard that, we were in 4 to 6, sometimes 8 foot confused seas on the way back from Catalina. But this looks, there's some wind chop. Catalina, you can't really see. It's way off in the distance there in the marine layer. You can't see it. But yeah, I mean, this looks like nothing. A couple of feet. I'll turn into his wake. Okay, we're out in open water, Anne-Marie. You may want to come up. We're about to hit some wake. We're about to hit some wake, and we're out in open water, so you may want to come up.
Alright, thank you. Okay, so now I look really cool in my Phyla jacket.
Oh, you do.
Today.
You
don't
do.
look as cool as I do.
I don't look nearly as cool.
So we need to find you a jacket.
We do.
Look at sheets.
This is the first mate running the sheets and complaining about everything up and down the side. Please hold on to something. Thank you.
There is nothing to hold on to.
Okay, you just grab 2 things. That's a good start. Anyway, whenever she has to do anything, she whines and complains and moans. We're gonna open the jib here in short order. Well, first mate, I just checked our speed. We've got full sails up. We're running about 50 degrees off, and we were doing between 5.9 and 6.1 knots. That's pretty darn good for this old tub. These things don't go really well towards the wind, but they're not known for their speed. And yeah, we're supposed to have around 15 knots of wind with a little bit of gust. So between 5.9 and 6.1 knots is not bad at all. I'll take that any day of the week. I need to move the car over here a little farther forward to pull down on the back end of the jib over there. We're getting a little bit of flutter, as you can see, and it needs to be that track needs to be moved a little bit farther forward. But not bad at all. These old roller furler, this is one of the old style. Has a wire luff on the front, and the sail wraps around that. You notice the stay is completely separate. These sails, that design does not sail as well into the wind, but you have the option of also hanging on another great big genoa or jib and going downwind in a wing-on-wing configuration with 2 full sails, and gives you a few more options on it. So, but I'll tell you what, I will take 6 knots any day of the week in this boat.
Where's the speed indicator?
Well, I'm using my iPad right now.
How fast are we going? Columbia, I forget what we used to look at. It was right on the...
6 knots.
It was mounted inside the cockpit. You could just look at it and see your speed. We need something like that.
5.9, 5.7, 5.4, 5.5. Yeah, so depending upon exactly what the wind's doing, we were pretty well holding steady at about 5.9 to 6 knots.
Well, the wind looks like it's coming more from...
Okay, you two buddies. Well, we made it back in from our mini shakedown adventure, which basically just meant sailing out the Palos Verdes to the north of us, and then sailing back down. The swells ended up being around 4-footers, and the wind was probably 15-ish knots. Completely uneventful.